everybody.
Come on in.
Don't be scared.
A little scared. It is near, it's almost Halloween. Be a little scared. Costumes not required today.
Today,
we got a special day. We're going to be talking with the two guys from Brothers Bond Bourbon.
No. Oh, sorry. I thought it was the wrong one. You're good.
We'll edit that out later.
See, I told you a lot of people are going to want to join, so you got to make sure it's the right one.
Jacob is our Jacob.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, you're the bouncer of the group today, Jacob. You control who goes in and who does not.
Today we have
Brothers Bond Bourbon.
Ian and Paul from Brothers Bond Bourbon. We're gonna talk a little bourbon. We're gonna talk
the history
we're
of
gonna,
the
we're gonna make a little cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh my and it's gonna be fun. No, I told you it's gonna be fun.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll just wait for.
They haven't come on yet. That's all right. It's coming on soon. We got very lucky that they wanted to do the show with us today. So we're gonna sip some bourbon, hear how
hi everyone, how
it all got started.
Oh, everyone's just saying hello.
Just say hearts. Just give us hearts. Hearts. We just like hearts. And we're gonna make a cocktail today too, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yep.
We're actually gonna make something called the Mystic Charmer, which is appropriate for it being a couple days from Halloween. The spooky.
Alright, so we'll just wait a little bit. Oh,
there we go.
There we are.
At the
top one.
All right, guys. Here we go. Jacob let the right people in the door, I think, this time. Let's find out.
They accepted us, Paul.
Wait, is Paul running late?
What's
Paul doing?
What's up, everybody?
Goes.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hey.
Come on in, buddy.
We should probably put that up a little bit, right?
There you go.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah. How's it going?
Good to see you.
You guys, too. How you doing?
Awesome.
We're doing great.
Where are you guys at?
We're at the Brothers Bond studio.
We built out a really badass digital studio with our team. Really special. We get to shoot from here. We get to stream from here.
We have a bunk bed in the back.
Actually,
he
no,
gets
it's
the
just
top. I get the bottom.
It's just a twin.
It's just a twin. That's right.
No, it's a really special place for us to sort of have like a home. So we're a lot of ideating, a lot of just building out our brand. Where are you guys?
We're in San Antonio, Texas.
And we actually just got a big storm this morning, so I think we're officially into fall.
We got a little cold front. It's maybe like 70.
Well, it's about 80 here.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's super good to see you all. Thank you guys for doing this with us. It means the world, and let's have fun.
All right.
All for being here.
So listen, we know you guys have day jobs too, but this is a huge project you guys started a few years ago. We've been keeping up with you guys, and we've met with your team also, and all they talk.
I actually met Paul in Westbury Liquors.
Yeah.
I remember that. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Ian and I get a day out now. We get to match up to you guys. Since you guys had a day, Ian and I are going to get a day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's do this shit. Stuff. Family show.
That's 21 and over.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I mean, I want to hang out with these guys. So I know it's a big project for you guys. So we're going to talk about whiskey today. We're going to delve deep into it. I know you guys know about this, the brand, the category, and the fact that you guys started with bourbon, with this, very tough category to get into, right? So what are the rules and regulations to be called a bourbon?
Oh boy. Okay.
Come on.
51% corn. Must be made in America.
Yeah.
And new barrels.
New charred
barrels.
Right.
And there is no age limit, though, right? Like, it could be...
Well, if you want to be a straight... Sorry. Go ahead. Well, if you want to be a straight bourbon whiskey, I think it's minimum of 2 years, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
2 years. No.
Yeah, 2.
2 years.
Age a minimum of 4 years.
Yeah, we're 4 years.
I could have sworn it was 2.
It is. I think it's a minimum.
Somebody
of 2
should
years.
Google it.
I know. My brain is so full right now. Typically, we know all this shit. We geek out. We're actually legit geeks on this.
Yeah.
But I want to stick minimum age.
But you're right. You can be a. I think for you can you don't have to have a minimum age if it's not a straight bourbon whiskey. I
Right.
think that's the rule.
Yeah.
But Ian's Googling it to make sure.
Yeah.
But because we're straight bourbon whiskey.
2 years.
It's 2 years. I thought so.
2 years, yeah.
I thought so.
But you do, the difference is that you have to label the youngest year of your age.
Right.
So if you're blending 2 and 4-year-old bourbon, you do have to state 2 years.
Very good. So the fact that you guys, like Sophie said, how long?
4 years.
4 years, right, with you guys, which is great.
Yeah, you just have to display your age statement. Straight bourbon aged over 4 years requires no age statement. That's what it is.
There it is.
Yeah, buddy.
It's a little
You learn
confusing,
something new.
right? A little expensive. You got to buy brand new barrels. You got to let it sit for a few years, like you guys did. So let's hear the origin story. How you guys got into it?
Origin story. Oh boy.
We were in prison together.
That's right. That's right.
During Vietnam.
That's right.
And actually in 1864,
Yeah.
in a worse
You call
war,
it a prison?
You know, they
You
were.
call Vampire Diaries a prison?
No, the world was a prison. No, Vampire Diaries was amazing. Listen, we wanted to do this we've been talking about this for 10 years. This is a decade in the making, and it's literally a decade in the making. And this is all, you know, I think you'd be pretty hard pressed to find a more natural, organic thing for these two dudes to be doing than bourbon.
And, you know, so for those who don't know, we played brothers on a TV show. We bonded on screen drinking bourbon. Ian and I bonded off screen drinking bourbon. So it was such an organic and natural thing to do to start Brothers Bond Bourbon, which is our baby. And
So one of the things, like, and again, you know, anyone on here who's seen this all before, you know, forgive us, but it's very special to be able to do this. So, you know, if you look at even like and I'm not going to wax poetic about the liquid too long before we get it in our mouths, but even look at the legs, you know, the beautiful viscosity of the legs. But when you smell this stuff, and obviously you all know this, but when you're smelling this bourbon, you get this, the higher up you are, right, the more floral notes you're going to get. But as you come down into that glass, you're going to get that baked banana bread, literally like mom made, right, or grandma. Literally that baked banana bread. Orange peel, warm
Spice.
Warm spice. That's just coming off of that nose.
Yeah.
You get that? What do you guys get?
Yeah, I had the same thing. We were talking
Like a kind of like almost tropical fruit, like banana, like you said,
yeah.
and then a little nutty, no?
Yeah, some nose on that one. Yeah.
Little what?
Little nuttiness
Nutty?
on the nose, right? Whether
Yeah.
it be, you know, some sort of that, again, baking spice, vanilla, a lot of that warm flavor profile to it that, yeah, kind of ties it into a baked product, right?
But a lot of times, to that point, by the way, and Paul and I talked about this, well, we talked about it all day, but sometimes that translation, or let's call it maybe conversion, or let's call it consistency from the nose to the palate, is not always there. Meaning
Right.
something might smell great, but it punches you in the face or it burns your tongue. This, from the smell, now we're going to taste.
And then there's like no burn.
Yeah.
No.
Now you get that little warm, sweet kick in the back end.
Back, yeah. And then,
That equal sensory proportion, you know, all the
Yep.
grain.
yeah, it's definitely not a full front or full back. It's nice, you know, kind of even along the palate, you know, concept there on the tongue. A little spiciness too. Is that there's some rye in
Yeah.
this, I think, right?
A lot of rye.
It's a high rye.
22% rye.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys know this, but anyone watching who doesn't know bourbon very much yet, anything over 18% rye is considered high rye. We are 22% rye.
Wow.
But and we've discussed this ad nauseum a great deal. Paul and I have, especially with our team. Wheat and barley, right? The small grains, we keep to ourselves for now. And even Jim Rutledge said, you know, Jim Rutledge of obviously Four Roses fame said, no, I appreciate that. You're trying to keep that quiet. It's not going to last, but and the reason we say that and do that, it's like Paul and I spent 6 months literally just adjusting wheat and barley to get that equal sensory proportion, meaning to balance out that high rye spice. I mean, you've got to, you know, you want to balance it out. Wait, what do you call it? Italian grandma. I mean, like grandma.
Yeah, grandma's secret
like
sauce
Italian
recipe.
sauce.
Yeah.
And
Tomato sauce. That's
tomato
what it was,
sauce. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so we keep it a secret. But yeah, we were really playing with those two ingredients to make sure that we had the perfect mash and the perfect blend, and this is it. So we're here.
Great. So were you guys rye drinkers before this? Do you like rye? Is that why you were?
Yeah, I like rye a lot, actually, and rye is great for cocktails, particularly if you want to make like, you know, a nice sort of rye cocktail. Like bartenders like to mix that spice.
Yeah.
And so what I like with Brothers Bond is that our bourbon's really great in cocktails because it's a high rye. And so
Even at 80 proof.
Even at 80 proof, yeah. So you can make like unbelievable. In fact, we're gonna make a cocktail.
Actually, we're
today.
gonna make a cocktail now.
What are we making? We're making a Mystic Charmer, right?
Mystic Charmer. That's what we're gonna do.
Let's do
So
it.
really quickly, just like a little backstory on this. So we are fortunate enough to work with one of the world's greatest mixologists, which we're really grateful for. The idea was, and this is something Paul and I talk about a lot, which is seasonality of a drink strategy. A number of cocktails rolled out throughout the year. But this cocktail is a true crossover. It does not matter if it's poolside and you're sweating your ass off, or it's fireside and you're freezing your ass off. It doesn't matter. It's that it's fresh. It's a larger, it's a bigger format, right?
So my mom crushes these.
There's some truth getting told today.
Yeah, right. You get to hold it in your hand like this. It's a bigger format. Your hands don't get cold. You know when you shake someone's hand at a cocktail party and their hands are freezing and they go, "Oh, it's because of my cocktail." This thing,
clammy hands.
it is better than clammy hands. So check this out. I really think that everyone's going to enjoy this. So let's make a cocktail. So check this out.
1.5 ounces of Brothers Bond bourbon, half an ounce of lemon juice, half an ounce of honey syrup. Honey syrup is equal parts honey and water, and then you top that with ginger ale. And so that's how you make a Mystic Charmer.
So and then you shake this up over ice,
Right.
and then you put it over fresh. You strain it over fresh ice. Add a little bit of lemon.
Top the ginger ale.
Top it off with ginger ale. Add a little bit of lemon. It's magical. So obviously we're going to double everything, right?
That's what we did.
Yeah, we're gonna double everything because it's the two of us. Just the
two of us. We can make it.
We can make cocktails if we try. Just the two.
Real
One of the
quick.
greatest songwriters and performers ever to live.
Remember in Austin Powers when he goes, "You and I."
Mini-me.
Mini-me.
Mini-me, you complete me.
Wait, what were
Paul, you complete me. Hey, listen, by the way, I'm not trying to sell people shit, but we are so proud of this. We built all of this stuff. Our cocktail barware is
Brothers Bond glasses, Brothers Bond,
So-
everything.
all right. Let's do this. So 1.5 ounces of Brothers Bond bourbon, the most important ingredient. We're going to double this. 1.5 ounces again. Right? So we're going to go 1 ounce of lemon juice because it's double, but 0.5 ounces lemon juice. 0.5 ounces simple syrup. Honey syrup, which is way better than. Now, shake it up. Tell you what, you do the Mystic Charmer ice.
Right.
All right, so here we go.
Ready?
You ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Under shake weight.
Oh,
So give it about a good, even 10 minimum, but maybe 15 seconds. Shake. No, this whole thing will come on. We're gonna
shake
strain
it till you make it.
Shake it till you. That's what I did in my career. We have a Brothers Bond strainer, which we love. We're gonna strain this over fresh ice. Paul always gets mad at me because I don't divvy them out equally. I know, equal sensory. I got you. I got you, buddy.
That's good.
Yeah, perfect.
And
Now,
then we top it with ginger ale.
top it with ginger ale.
Mighty.
Going slow.
Now, little lemon. Thanks, buddy.
We're
I'm gonna
behind.
do a little twisty twist. I do a little dunk. A little
donkey
pop
twist.
in. Now, here's the thing about this cocktail. Oh, also too, if you want to stir it, you can. It's already kind of there, but stir it up if you'd like. And the one thing I would say, obviously, cocktails, if you have to for your teeth, cocktails are not best out of a straw. Drink this off of the top of the ice, everyone. Hey, cheers to you all.
Good.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers to everyone. We are so
Cheers.
grateful to be doing this with you.
Pretty good, huh?
So good.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Light,
The
refreshing.
citrus, but also the honey.
Yeah.
That's really
Very
good.
refreshing.
The other thing about it is that, you can make these, they're easy to make. And and the thing about a cocktail strategy for a company is it's about creating an experience for people. If you get a bottle of our bourbon and you
Sorry,
want
my dog's. I'm just looking at my dog.
come on, Greggy. Come on, baby.
He likes to jump the fence and the whole thing.
Come on, dude.
Stay here, Bubba.
But if you're getting a bottle of our bourbon and you want to sit down and you want to have a cocktail party with friends, it's about giving people an experience. Listen, there's so much to do. I mean, we all look for ideas of what to do with our lives, especially after a long week, work, with the kids, college, whatever it may be. This is such an easy way to go about that.
Also,
So,
like something I want to sort of hit home is that the name Brothers Bond is obviously like a nod to our characters and to our friendship, but it's also really the bond is universal, and that alcohol should be enjoyed in good company. Our bourbon should be enjoyed in good company, and whether you're hanging out on a Instagram Live or at a bar or at a friend's house, it's all about bonding and creating an experience. And that's really like so making cocktails, having a drink together, whether it's at night and by the fire or wherever. That's really why we created Brothers Bond.
Spencer, will you bring me our Brothers Bond stir, the spoon? I want to see. I never stir these.
Yeah.
I want to just see. Thanks, brother.
Honestly, more fun to drink out of.
Big cup like this,
Yeah.
I want to see. I never do this, but who knows?
Now I'm curious. Does it change anything?
No, it doesn't change it. It's all in there. But it is magical, and that's the thing that, the seasonality of our, for us, like, if you've had a long week, you want to get together with friends, you want to have a dinner party, you want to have a drinks party, it's so easy and fun. And Brothers Bond not only is a fun, great conversation piece, not just as a bartender, but to bring people together safely, obviously. But we've been so disconnected for so long, and I'm not trying to sound like we're the holy grail of fixing humanity, but there's something to be said. I think, and Paul and I talk about this all the time, which is, I think you could say that we need togetherness now, pretty much more than ever in history.
It's true.
It is such a great thing to get together and just share a bond, a brother's bond.
And that's why we kind of came up with this concept show is, we started during when COVID first hit, and we wanted people, to get on and talk about booze and make drinks and have fun and be able to be together, No bars were open, no restaurants. And so
Right.
kind of started this just to get people together.
Yeah.
So that's a great point.
Yeah. Guys fit in that niche right there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Perfect.
Also, too, by the way, if we had this discussion yesterday, no one got hit harder with COVID than the hardworking people in the bar and restaurant business. And so now as things start opening up and you are going to these bars and restaurants and reconnecting with your bartenders and stuff, request this. Like, you can tell your bartender friends, like, hey, look at this recipe from these guys. They're not playing around. I mean, they built this company with their bare hands. It almost killed us. Like, we didn't do this. We didn't just slap our names on something and here it is. And bartenders really love, this is easy to do. It tastes great, and it, brings us together.
True. Odds are, they see somebody walking, a waiter walking with this tray. People are saying, hey, what is that? What is that drink? It looks great.
I want that.
I want that. Right? That's what you want. I want to go to there. I want that.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you all for this, no doubt. And also too, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So do you have other line extensions you guys are looking at?
Yeah.
Cask strength, things like that.
We have age statements. We have cask strength.
Paul, you're an extension.
You're an age statement.
Yeah, I am. I'm in my 40s now. I am an age statement.
But we have cask strength. We're doing a bottled and bond. We're talking about a rye. We're talking about an 8. We have an 8-year.
Our 100 proof bottled and Brothers Bond bottled and bond, just on ice.
Yeah.
But our cask strength, like this at 100, it volleys between like 116.8 and 118. The 118 one is, but it is so damn yummy. We have an 8-year statement. We have a 4-year rollout of an 8-year program that we'll go into once we build this out. But it's